Hi, and welcome back to another RemiPBX tutorial. Today I'll be showing you how to set up the RemiPBX mobile app. First, to download the app, you would have to go to your respective app store. If you have an Android device, it would be the Google Play Store, or if you have an iPhone, it would be the Apple App Store. We have a video dedicated to setting up the app on an iPhone on the YouTube channel. So all you would have to do is just search for RemiPBX, and it will be the first choice that you have. Let's get the app installed, and I will check in after we have it fully installed. Now with the app fully downloaded, we can open it. And we will get hit with a username and password for the first time we open up the app. Your username will end up being the extension number of the phone that you would like the app to be set up to. And the password is a randomized password generated by the server. We can provide this information with you or to you upon request. Now with your username and password information entered, we can click sign in. And then there will be one more piece of information that we will need, that being the domain. The domain will be your company name, all lowercase, .remipbx.com. And then we can check the check mark in the top right, accept the terms and conditions. We'll have some notifications here for permissions that the app needs in order to be fully functional. Microphone permission, yes, we can allow that. Phone permission, we can allow that. For contacts, I would recommend turning it on only if you have clients saved in your current contacts on your mobile device. The functionality of this will import your contacts into the app. So if someone called you through the app that you had their contact saved as, it would pop up as their contact name on the caller ID. If you don't have client saved as your contacts, then we can click deny. Full screen incoming calls, we can skip this option. And just like that, the app is now set up. To tell if you set up the app correctly, you can refer to the RemiPBX icon in the top left. The color indicates the status of the app. Red means that the app is offline and won't work. And green means that it is online and it is working. As you can see here, it is green. If it is green, then you can start to make calls on the app, and you will also start to receive calls normally on the app as if it was a desk phone. On this page here, this is your quick dial page. This page gets used when making internal calls or transferring calls. And I'll show you how to set up the parking spots now. So we can click the green plus button to add a new entry. And for 99% of our clients, the information will be as follows. The name can be Park 1. The phone number will be Park spelled out all lowercase with the plus and then the asterisk 5901. And then we will turn on that busy lamp field that will allow us to monitor this parking extension. And then we can save it by hitting the check mark in the top right. And now we have a little icon there for Park 1. And so let's set up Park 2. Again, for 99% of our clients, or for most of our clients, we use Park 1 and Park 2. So this can be consistent across the board for almost everybody. Where it differs is if you had a multiple locations or multiple parking spots. And again, all of this information can be provided to you upon request. The only difference here when setting up Park 2 would be the final numbers. Instead of Park 5901, it is now Park 5902. And we turn on that busy lamp field. Now, let's say you wanted to make an internal call to someone else in the company. You can do this by, again, clicking on the green plus to add a new entry. This will be the name of the person. Their phone number will end up being their internal extension number. So in this case, we will use 207 for Brendan, and we turn on that busy lamp field option again to see if they're on a call or if they're available. And then we save it. And as you can see here, Brendan is actually on a call. Now, if you have multiple people that you would like to add, again, all you would need to know is their extension number. And with that being said, that is fully how you set up the mobile app. There's one other feature that I would like to show you, and that is turning off the mobile app. There will be some cases where you don't want to receive incoming calls on the mobile app. You know, for instance, if you're in the office sitting next to your desk phone, you don't need both phones ringing at the same time. Or if you're outside of work hours, or if you're on vacation, you don't need to receive any calls for work. This can be done by going to the settings in the top right and selecting this incoming calls option and setting it to off. Now with it off, the app will no longer receive calls. And if we go back and if we take a look at that indicator that I mentioned earlier in the top left, that RemiPBX icon is now grayed out, letting you know that the app is in this state of not receiving incoming calls. Now with that option on, any calls that get routed to your extension will get treated as if they still are getting routed to your extension. This just turns off the mobile app. So in the example that I just used, your desk phone would still continue to ring, but not on the mobile app. When the mobile app is like this, you can still make outbound calls and you can still make internal calls. Another way to access your voicemail can be done here on this keypad screen with that blue button in the bottom left. If you tap that, then you'll be able to access your voicemail. And with that being said, hopefully you find this app useful, and thank you for choosing RemiPBX. Until next time, have a good one.